I don't know. I don't know how they arrived at most of their shit.
And why do they give a fuck if other people are wearing masks? I just don't.
Look, I lost all faith in religion after I went to Rome a couple of weeks ago. After I, as a gay, like how
What? Because you didn't burn up in the Vatican?
No. I was like, holy shit!
I was able to walk through the Vatican.
Gay men built Rome. Like they designed and they were the architects of Rome.
I mean, look at the Pope's outfit.
Yes.
Come on.
Come on.
Bro, they literally have to fondle the balls of the Pope to make sure that he's a man. Like, that's pretty sus, dude.
Like, the most beautiful pieces of art were drawn by gay men or created by gay men in the church.
Dog, dude, homosexuality, even as a concept, like people being like, oh, you like to fuck dudes, was not a thing until, like, I guess Christianity.
Yes.
Really. Like, it was not a thing. Yeah, people fuck dudes. No. People fuck dudes all the time.
Okay, yeah.
What he
not
means
like
is it wasn't even...
people didn't go like, that's kind of weird that you're fucking dudes. Like, literally, the Ottoman Empire, like every single emperor had like a brigade of dudes they would fuck, and even boys too. Like, obviously, that was another thing. It was bad, and I'm glad that we moved on from that practice.
Right.
But like, this is the invention of the invention of the Christianity. Just because they wanted to, and same with like prostitution being vilified, was so that, Christians could repopulate and stay in single parent homes, basically, so that they did not, go astray and keep fucking that sweet, sweet bussy. They were just like, it's too good. The bussy is too powerful. Okay,
it really
and
is.
it captivates dudes, and you should not be spilling your semen elsewhere. You should only be coming inside of your wife, so you have a bunch of kids, because a bunch of them are dying immediately as they're born. So,
and that's why we can't cover our face.
Yeah. So that's like,
that's what we're gonna.
I'm doing like, just, this is not like super accurate historically. I'm just like giving you the broadest paraphrasing of history possible.
I've got some accurate history.
Okay, give me that.
Because I went on a tour of the Vatican, the Sistine Chapel, and I had a great tour guide.
Can't believe you didn't light on fire.
When I learned who was the artist of the Sistine Chapel, Michelangelo, and learned he was gay, for generations they used to tell people he was married to his art. That was like their thing. That was what they said. So Michelangelo,
fucking believe it.
Michelangelo,
and my art was a juicy dick.
Well, look at Michael. Have you seen David?
My art was.
There's no
Fernando.
way. There's no way that looking at David, a straight man.
David's hot.
David is sexy.
He's hot.
He's all right.
Fuck is.
Are you kidding me? Have you seen David's ass?
He's toned. He's toned.
Are you kidding me? He is.
Okay, can I give you a little curious about David?
Tell me about him.
You know his pose?
Yeah.
How uncanny it was? That comes from the fact that David was carved from an unusually thin piece of marble. And the reason being is he didn't pick that piece of marble. A previous artist was supposed to carve that statue.
Yep.
And drug the piece of marble from like 200 miles away, which took like years because it was so heavy. Got it there, and you do an initial shaving of the piece, shaved it way too thin, got cold feet, backed out, and then they handed the project down, which is why he has his uncanny, very thin pose.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Yep.
I'll give you another
Pretty
piece
gay.
of interesting. I want a little bit of other interesting part of Roman history here.
Give it to me.
Michelangelo.
Yeah.
The Sistine Chapel. We're all familiar with the Sistine Chapel. If
Yeah,
you don't know, viewers at home, Google it. Beautiful. Sistine Chapel in the Vatican, at the end of the Vatican Museum.
Yeah.
Michelangelo, I heard on my tour, drew the first ever human depiction of the Christian God. He was the person who drew it, and it's in the Sistine Chapel. In that first ever human depiction of God, number one, think of how iconic this is. A gay man drawing the first ever human depiction of the Christian God, draws him in a dress.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't know if you've seen it, but he's like kind of in a dress. Also with his ass cheeks, bare ass cheeks out.
Yeah.
Okay, first ever human depiction of
Iconic.
that. Iconic, right? The Pope and
Pearl necklace.
Yes.
Painted nails.
Right. And so the Pope, when the Pope catches wind of this and his associates catch wind of this, it's like they're pissed. It's blasphemous. You can't show God's
bare ass
in a church. You can't do that, right? And so the Pope had a fit, and he went to Michelangelo and said, "You can't do this." And like the sassy gay bitch Michelangelo was, he said, "You finish the chapel. You finish it." And he gave him his brushes, and he retreated back to Florence, where the Pope, because Michelangelo was the best of the best, they had to beg him to come back. Beg him.
And he made the ass bigger.
No, and he said, "I will come back only
God.
under one circumstance, and that is that you don't tell me what I can and cannot draw." And he went in to do some of the most catty shit in the history of art.
Yeah.
Some of those people that one of those people in particular that opposed him and said bad things about Michelangelo. There's a part in the Sistine Chapel that shows heaven and hell. And he drew that person in hell. One of the Pope's associates, I think it was I don't know who it was, but one of the Pope's associates, I don't know the terminology, in hell, forever in hell. That guy that talks shit about
so
him.
Good.
The most. So I left Rome thinking, my gosh, that is the most iconic shit for no matter how much they try to deny. The Catholic Church tries to deny or say he was married to his art. They cannot shake the truth that a gay man created one of the most iconic, well-respected pieces of art. Religious art that sit in the church.
And was a sassy bitch.
He was a sassy bitch.
Real sassy.
I love that.
Bitch.
That's it. You have a call, so we got to wrap this thing.
Yeah,
That's right.
You're going to drive me back home, right?
Well, could you give him a ride back home?
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He literally is leaving me stranded here.
Would you do that for me?
Yeah. You know what? Actually, we're going to go to Chinatown Market.
Wait, no. I got to go.
No, you're cut.
Will, I got to go. Come on, I need drip.
I'm sorry. You're going to have to pay for your drip.
Will,
I'm sorry, sir.
Will, I need new drip, and you have to understand this meeting.
We'll bring you something.
No. This meeting's important. You know this. It's one of ours. We're on the same team here. Will, come on. You gotta give me this.
Okay.
We'll bring you something.
Well, you know about it too. I just can't talk about it on the podcast.
We'll make sure you get a pair of shorts.
Come on. I don't wear shorts. Pants, please. Medium. Graphic tee, black, please.
You don't deserve it.
Please. No.
You don't deserve the drip.
I want to go to this market.
You don't deserve to be dripped out.
Okay.
The wazoo. Okay.
I'm saying it, dude. I've been drinking pre-workout already. I'm ready to run through a brick wall, baby. Okay.